Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a commercial food photographer and stylist and cookbook author, and every single Saturday we sit and we chat for an hour and a half and we plan or we journal, we do art or we do whatever. Today I am setting up my Jibun Techo biz and days for the month, like doing my monthly setup. And I have, if you're curious about these supplies that I'm going to be using today, I have put links for them in the description of this video. Also, I am playing some music. Some music that I normally have running in my background of my videos. This song was composed by my youngest when he was about 15 or 16. He's now a producer, a music producer and composer. If it's too loud, let me know and I will control the volume. Or if you can't hear it, let me know and I'll turn it up a bit. I'm playing with some new things in 2024 as far as video creation and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you're watching, let me know what you are doing today. Say hi. Let me know how your Christmas was. Let me know how your Hanukkah was if you celebrate Hanukkah. Let me know if you have any plans for New Year's Eve. Gosh, I'm so excited to finally be in these. And I got some stuff to show you in this as well. But okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is add my tabs to everything. And I feel like um, I don't know how to do any of this. It feels like the beginning of December was like 1,000 years ago, and I'm having to figure out everything all together. Oh, so it's been a while since we have, I'm going to take this out, it's in the way, seen each other, talked with each other. So what has happened in the last 2 weeks? I was in the emergency room on, what day was it? The 22nd, I guess, of December, um, for I don't know how much I want to talk about it because also it's a little bit TMI. Let's just say that one of my new medications caused some serious side effects, complications that stopped part of my bodily functions from functioning correctly. And it was very painful and it was very not fun. I needed to have a abdominal CT and all sorts of stuff. I thought it was a stone. I thought it was a kidney stone. Turned out not to be a kidney stone. Turned out to be other issues. So that was fun. Um, my new desk arrived. I'm so happy with it. So I figured, especially because it was so inexpensive, that was going to be like cheap MDF wood, but it's actually like solid wood, sturdy construction, very good. I'm very happy with it. Um, what else happened over the last few weeks? Oh, so I don't know if I said it last time because it's been. I'll have to look in here. No, in here it would be in this one to see when all this stuff happened. Had a lot happen over the last few weeks. So my desk arrived. Spent the day in the ER. Oh, yes. So, Crip Up the Kitchen was named one of the best Canadian cookbooks of 2023 by Eat North. So, that was really exciting. And then on Christmas, one of my recipes from Crip Up the Kitchen, my butter chicken recipe, it was The top 10, in the top 10 most viewed recipes on National Post, which is like one of the major news newspapers. I guess I don't know if they still have a print version, but it's one of the biggest national newspapers in Canada. And yeah, my butter chicken recipe was in the top 10 recipes of 2023 at number 4, which considering that the recipe was published, I believe, end of July. So, in the last 5 months of 2023, it was viewed enough to make it into the top 10. My sleep has been really crappy this week, and I don't know if it's because of the pain that I'm in or something else, but yeah. What else has happened in the last 2 weeks? I got a waffle maker. Does that happen? No, it was this day that we canceled. So yeah, that's been the big highlights for the last 2 weeks. Um, we finished watching Sort of, and we finished watching The Crown, and we caught up on The Gilded Age, and now we're catching up on Julia. So I think that's everything caught up for the last 2 weeks. I'm not exactly sure. If I remember something else, I will let you know. So let's go. Am I doing this correctly? Again, I'm kind of, yes. Okay, so those tabs are there. I'm so excited. I will, if I have time after I finish setting up everything, um, I will talk about some other changes, just small changes that I'm making to the way I plan. I mean, very, very, very tiny changes, and it has to do with the fact that the last few months of 2023, my autoimmune disorder has flared in a really, really bad way, in a way that is potentially like life-threatening to not like put it too. I mean, yeah, that's basically. Did I do this right? No. Okay. That's what happens when I talk and not pay attention. This goes in the weekly section. I can fix it though. I can salvage this. So, and I'll get to that. Oh, shoot. Slowly and carefully, Jules. I'll fix that. Um, spent the last bit of December reflecting on prioritizing myself, um, what I need to do differently in 2024 so that my health is prioritized and my well-being is prioritized. And I discussed this briefly in the last live plan with me. I'll deal with that one after. It's including saying no more, including being more intentional with my time. Take this out. Where did it go? I just lost. There we go. Um, I find that when I'm not in my planners daily, I'm really untethered. Um, I don't know if you're hearing my audio. I'm gonna turn this up just a bit, so see if it desktop audio is not showing up in my bloopity bloop. So I don't know if this is working or not. It should be. So yeah, just how I spend my time. It was funny because my specialist who deals with my autoimmune disorder had asked me, see, it started flaring really badly July, July, and then it's just got progressively worse. And then, as you all know, stuff got really, really sideways. He had asked me if I had any undue stress, if there was anything stressful, unusually stressful, and I'm like, no. Everything's been great. I mean, I published a book this year. My year has been absolutely fantastic. I've had a lot worse stressful years. And then it dawned on me the other day that actually, I had to do, this year was actually very stressful in so far as all the PR work I had to do for Crip Up the Kitchen. I had no staycation, like all of my staycations except for the last, like this one in December, was interrupted with PR. And I had to do a lot of peopling with strangers. And believe it or not, this autistic would be nonverbal if I had my way. I was, in fact, nonverbal until I was nearly 4 years old. Talking, this is easier because I'm not having a conversation with somebody's face and having to like do all sorts of mental math to be able to talk and respond. It's not as taxing, but having conversations with people hurts me and wipes me out for days. And so, yeah, I did have some undue stress this year. Or, yeah, it is this year. It's not 2024 yet. Gosh, I don't know if this is playing. Hold on, I'm not going to turn it up too much. I'm going to assume you guys are hearing the music. I'm going to leave it at that. It's just not, the DBs aren't showing up in, I use OBS to stream, and it's just not showing up. Okay, why is this not cooperating? I need to grab my tweezers. Here they are. These ones will work. So, yeah. Um, oh, it's perforated like that. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay. Can I punch it out without? Oh, okay. Yeah. So in 2024, I need to do less peopling. I have to um, say more. What's the word that I use when I was reflecting, like what I was thinking about this month a lot? Prioritizing myself. That's the word that I'm looking for. So once I'm back to work, I mean, like I've been really sick the last few weeks, but I have also been the most productive and the most creative I have felt all year. And that's like when you consider I wrote a book this year, and this last 2 weeks I have been, at least feeling wise, more creative, more productive. I've had like so many ideas for things I want to do, like creatively in 2024. Stuff for this YouTube channel, again, which is changing some of the changes that I have coming to 2024 and how I manage my time. I'm being very strict with not rearranging my schedule, like the days that I have set aside for filming YouTube videos, or the days that I have set aside for recipe development and working on my next cookbook. Those things are fixed. And clients, I mean, if they are going to, do I want to put here or here? This says January. The light's kind of blocking it. Let's see if I can get a, see. Yeah, and the link for these, I just dropped my tweezers, these again, and these are in the video description. So making sure my days that I have set aside for my things, that's it. I have to remember that my booking, like no last minute meetings unless somebody is paying me big money. I need a week's notice. If you want to have a meeting with me, you have to give me at least a week's notice. Um, I need to be able to plan my whole entire week, at least set priorities for my week in advance. And just a few other things. I've also, because I've already scheduled next week. Um, I've put it starting in my journal so I get it done, is that the last hour of my workday is for planning my next day, for filling out my journals and my planners and making sure that I've closed out my day, that I've like been able to empty my brain of all the things I've done during the day, as well as empty my brain for what I have to do tomorrow, so I don't have to think about anything coming up. Because that was another thing. Like, I fell out of my journals a lot in 2023, again, because of all the PR work that I had to do for my book. I'm going to put it down here. And it just left me feeling very like I don't know what I'm doing because I live and die by my schedule. Like, oh, I'm gonna try short videos this year too. That's another thing I want to try. And one of the things that I want to try with my short videos is every single Friday doing a flip of my days. I mean, I'm gonna get back to my monthly flips, but I want to just do a quick little flip on Fridays as a short. It's not gonna be highly produced. It's gonna be quick and dirty, and people are either gonna like it or they're not. But it's a nice way to have like just a little visual record of the things I've created that I find visually pleasing. Okay, so I have done this sticker. This needs to go aside now. I have put in my tabs. I can put my tabs aside for now. I'm going to put these in once. I'm not going to work on my days right now, so I'm going to put my days aside, and I want to focus on pre-planning my month of January. So I need to take this out because I have a list of to-dos for January. Oh, I gotta set up my color code. That's another fun thing that I'm doing this year is I am creating a color palette for the month. I know a lot of people do it for a week, but I'm doing it for the month. And January colors are like blue, and then I'm using an orange for an accent. Um, I have a lot. Another thing I did this week was figure out what I'm doing with my Midori MD notebook, and hopefully I will have it done set up for this month and be able to have a video for that. So yeah, I need to put my January colors down. It's a new thing. So we're gonna start with 991. Is this 91? No, that's 993. No, wait, where is it? Come on, show up. 9. Is that really right? 991. There we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. 991. Tombow brush pen. 946. That's 925. So this would be 946 maybe. Aha. And 977 is not there. It's the one beside it. Yes. You know what? I actually need a gel pen for this because some of these colors are too dark to be seen with the edge. So I need to make a comment about the Uni Jetstream Edge. After a month with it, I really like the body. I really like the heft of the pen. The problem with it is that, like fountain pens, and it's why I don't use fountain pens, unless you hold it at a very precise angle, like the pen has to be pretty much at 90 degrees to the paper, and if it's not at 90 degrees to the paper, it skips. Um, so I have to use it. I have a lot of refills. Apparently, the uni Jetstream, like for the like the multi pen refills fit in here, and so I need to find those to put in here when I'm done the bazillion refills that I have, because I mean, it's great having an oil-based ink so I can ink first and then pen over it afterwards. But if it doesn't write in a way that's conducive to the way that I hold a pen, it's not really all that great to have. So 991, 946, 977, and then next 291, which might be here. Nope, that's 403. Wow. Get in there. So 291 is this one? Yes. And then 373, which I think is this one. Yep. And 379, I think, is right beside it. Yes. So dark. Okay. 291, 373, and 379. There's still a little visibility problem, but I can see it better than the jet stream. Next is 491. So pale. 476. Oh, I like this ice blue. And what color is that? 555, which I think is this one. Nope, 535. So two over. There we go. This month's also really busy. I'm traveling this month. I'm speaking at Simon Fraser University. Archer has his surgery. For those of you who are new, Archer is one of my beagles. Um, Both Archer and Ziggy, they're brothers. Both beagles, well, obviously. They're littermate brothers, not like even years apart. Um, I'm going to write 555 underneath because that is difficult to see. They had some urgent stuff that required surgery. They had some sebaceous cysts, hair follicle tumors, non-cancerous. They ruptured each of them within days of each other after they were like fine needle aspirated to make sure they weren't cancer. That aggravated them and they exploded. Um, Ziggy had surgery. Archer surgery is Wednesday. 476. There we go. So that's this week. I'm filming my flip on Wednesday. I'm hoping to film a second video on Wednesday. 569. If I have time, start my cooking project this week. 569. What else do I have coming up this month? Doctor's appointments, lots of them, because my body is being a turducken, I was gonna say. It's being a turkey, it's being a goose, a turducken. Oh, wrong pen. It's funny. 5, 3, 3, 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, I can see it enough. And then we're getting in some lavenders. 5, 6, 5, 2, 3, or 6, 2, 3. And 606, which is this one, I think. Yep. And what was that one? Is it 636? Yes, 636. Really funny thing about this, I mean, I guess it's a darker value. Okay, write this out. 6, 2, 3, 606, 636. Yeah, I have to write this underneath and up. Okay, now my to-do list. The blue is this, so I'm going to use the theme. The color is this month is based on this blue, and these are the complementary colors, like the right beside them on in the color wheel, and this is the complementary. So these are the adjacent colors, analogous. That's the word I'm looking for. And then this is complementary, which actually works with all of them. Okay, so to do. These are things that I want to accomplish this month that don't have a time or like that don't have a deadline. They can be accomplished or they may not be accomplished. Like there's no obligation. They're nice things to accomplish. And then I'll add my appointments, but I want to do this first. So, to do this month, I want to finally open my Etsy shop. I'm going to finally destash all my stuff, especially because I just did another huge stationery order. I realize there's things that I need that I don't have, even though I have a lot of things of the specific types of stuff that I bought, but not the type of that I want. So um, I'm absolutely going to start destashing this month. And so that goes to film first, destash video. Might not necessarily get posted, but I'm going to film it. Do you want to? Yeah, I'm going to put destash shorts. I'm not putting a number, but that's just a thing, like content that I want to create this month. Um, Flip shorts. And I guess I want to, like, weekly. This really should be going in my daily as a goal, but I kind of want to keep it tracked here first. Um, so my MD Midori notebook set up. I don't have enough room for video, but I should know what that is. Oh yeah, I want to shoot um, paint video. I got some watercolor paints that I need to swatch and play with, so I want to shoot that video. Um, Stationery unboxing. Stationery unboxing video. I mean, there's a lot of things. That's not going to happen this month. Those are other videos. I think that's, oh, December flip video. So, is that it for the content? I mean, is that it? That's a lot. I think so. And then I have to put, I think I'm going to use the orange for that. So that's 991. So this is, I'm cooking, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, I'm not, I'm going to do it this way. I need to grab my cookbook planner and see, go to January schedule. So I'm cooking this twice. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 10 recipes plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, so 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'll put it here. Recipe dev. So I'm going to leave room here in case there's other things I want to accomplish this month. And what color? Did I already grab it? Yes, I did. I've never used the bottom section of, I've never like had a reason to use this before. This down here. I've always used it for deco or whatever. That's new. That's fun. 977, which happens to be one of my cookbook colors codes. So that's nice that that matches. Okay, so this is going to be a little complicated to figure out. So I'm cooking, it's a rum ganache, not just any ganache, it's a rum ganache. Oh, seriously? Ganache times 1, 2. And that actually may be all I need to like have it developed until it's done. The like sauces and bases are going to be the easiest things to develop. And then a rum syrup, not just any syrup, but a rum syrup. Because it's gonna be, I'm cooking a chocolate and rum cake. So that is gonna be prepared 1, 2 times 2. And then maple icing for the maple cupcakes. Oh, I was so looking forward to this. Times 1, 2. And then chocolate icing. Oh, chocolate icing. Oh, there's not enough room down there. I times 2. And then, oh, I have no, that, oh yeah, because it's here. Oh, no, butter, okay, Swiss buttercream. Good thing I have an extra space for it. Because that's right, I'm traveling these 2 days, and that's why it's moved to here. Okay, so, um, Ravani, it's difficult writing down here. Let me see if I can make more room. Ravani syrup times 2, and then Swiss buttercream. Buttercream. Ooh, and that's only once. Okay, so banana cake times 1, 2, 2 times. Yes, 2 times 2. That doesn't seem right. 1, 2, but I guess it is. Um, Honeycomb cake. I don't have room for cake, but I know what that is. So that's 1, 2. And um, okay, do I have, oh, okay. This is the problem. I'm gonna have to put this up here. I need room. Okay. So this is chocolate rum cake. Gency. Genchi times 1, 2. And Masuka, which is a lemon cake. Miskuta, I mean. Times 1, 2. And then maple cupcakes. Cupcakes times 2. Yes. Sponge cake times 2. And then Gone Ba'ath cake, which is a coconut. Yeah, it's a coconut cake from the Goan region of India, Goan province, Goan state. That's 1, 2. And then Ravani cake times 2. Yep. And then date and banana mix. And banana mix times, I think that's only once. Yes. And some chocolate cupcakes from South America. I can't remember which country right now. It's either Brazil or Venezuela times 2. So that is everything that I am recipe developing this month, which is a lot, and I'm still looking forward to it. Too bad all of y'all don't live closer because I am not gonna be eating all of this cake. I mean, they're smaller portions because they're done in the air fryer, but it's a lot. So, my youngest and his partner live nearby, so they are going to be having lots of cake as well. But yeah, when this is all over, for this first section, I will have cooked 100 cakes, unless I'm lucky and things happen so that like I luck out and I only have to cook something once or twice. But normally with baked goods in the air fryer, it takes at least 8 times to get them right. Okay, so Monday is New Year's and recipe development, recipe dev. Tuesday, recipe dev. Wednesday, Archer has surgery and video, filming a video. Thursday, nothing scheduled. Friday, shop and recipe dev. And then Saturday is live plan with me. The 8th is recipe dev. And I have a meeting in the evening. My birthday and a couple friends' birthdays is on the 9th. And recipe dev. Wednesday, I have a meeting. Um, Thursday, I have a meeting. This meeting is a photography meeting, food meeting, Friday, recipe dev. Live, plan with me. The week after, I am traveling. So, this is the SFU talk day, but I'm traveling. So, doing this. Um, have to see my dermatologist on this Thursday and recipe dev. It's an easy recipe dev day that day, thankfully. Recipe dev. Shop and recipe dev. And then live plan with me. Oh, Friday I also have eyeglasses appointment. Eyeglasses. I have to get my eyes checked. I need a new prescription. Okay, Monday, recipe dev, and then cooking show meeting because I'm going to be a regular guest on a cooking show. And this meeting was scheduled before I had my crises and had to like decide like no, my days are my days and I have to be very strict with everything. So this is an anomaly. Um, I also have write-ins all these days on Wednesdays, but I don't need to put that in. And then I have to record. Oh yeah, so recipe dev on Tuesday, and then I have to video creation. I just have to put video. Friday, recipe dough. Saturday, my plan with me. And then Monday, recipe dev. Tuesday, recipe dev. You know, when you write things over and over again, it doesn't look right. And then Friday, or Wednesday, sorry, I have to go in for blood work. Oh, so we were watching, as I was saying earlier. Now I got a color code on this. Oh, what else? No, I have another birthday on January this day. This is Austin's birthday, my coach's birthday, my trainer, Austin's B-Day. So we were watching the Guild, and they were pronouncing recipe receipt, and I'm like, why are they pronouncing um, recipe funny? Like, why are they saying receipt? Turns out they used to call recipes receipts, and how I, as a recipe developer, do not know that is astounding to me. Um, Also, I mean, that's a month. So, yeah, if you're new here, I use my monthlies as a month at a glance, like the big major things that I have happening every single month. And then I color code things in. So I kind of also have a visual cue of how I am spending my time. And where are we? Oh, cool. We got lots of time because I still have to set up my days. So this is a stat holiday. Take out my color code. So stats is 0 to 7. But I'm also, so I will grab 20. So here, I will actually explain it. So this box, I have a specific color code, and that's how it's always been. I can actually go back here. Oh, that's smudged. Doesn't matter. So I have like a visual cue for how my days are being spent. But this year also because I'm also outlining, or I'm going to see how it looks anyways in January. I'm also going to use the color code for my cookbook development recipes. So I have a second visual cue of specifically what type of recipes, like where I am in my cookbook development. So yeah, not only will I be using like my recipe development day colors, but I'm also going to be using um, another outline, and I don't know if that makes any sense until I actually do it. So set holidays, number 1. I don't know what brand these are. I should actually put these in a link, or I would put these in a link, but they were given as a birthday gift to me, and they're not available on Amazon. Well, it doesn't matter that they're not available on Amazon Canada, number 1. So actually, I still have the case. I will, for next week, I need to make a note of that. Oh, that's the wrong color, ding dong. Um, Set holiday is number 5. See what happens if I go over it. That's a deadline. Oh, it kind of ruined the color. That's fine. That is fine. Recipe development 0992. I'm just gonna, since that's, I'm gonna highlight this. It's because it's multiple colors. Yes, this is right. So no, this is the wrong color. I'm batting 1,000 today. Yeah, that's right. Sheesh. And recipe dev. So, where I live, we typically do not get snow. Like, now that we're entering into January, we're now entering winter. Because if it does snow, it usually snows around my birthday, which makes me really nervous because wrong color, wrong day, because I am traveling the week after my birthday, so there is a very good possibility that it could snow while I'm traveling to the mainland. And I don't like driving on the mainland. The traffic is a little chaotic. People let you in and everything, but it's not my favorite. I can do it. It's not my favorite. So I am, to say the least, a little bit nervous about how that's gonna go. So let's cross fingers that it doesn't snow. Or if it does snow, that it snows like this first week of January coming up. It's chilly today. It's cold. I actually have to wear slippers today. Normally I'm barefooted. And today I'm having to wear slippers because it's cold and my desk is like right over the air. Okay, I am that color to color it in. These are the Ohuhu water-based markers. They're like an art marker. They're dual tip as well. And this is the E310 putty is my coloring in color. And I'm gonna do something um slightly different. So as you see, because this is like has two different events, some of these things where I have two different types of things in one day, like a meeting and recipe development, or recipe development and like a personal thing I have to deal with, I'm gonna highlight the other color. So yes, that's all of that. So as an example, this is my meeting color. I have a meeting on my recipe development day. So I'm just going to highlight that blue so I know that also on these days I have business meetings. I have to do, and as also, what's my personal color? LCG, which is these. Do these have a brand on them? The Koi coloring brush pens. Again, these are from, I think you can get them on Amazon USA. They're not available in Canada. So this is the L light cool gray. So um, I need to highlight Archer surgery because that's a personal thing. Shopping is kind of personal. Eyeglasses is personal. Um, Dermatologist is personal. This is going to be colored in personal. No, this is going to be colored in personal, so I don't have to worry about that. Think. Okay. Next, social media creation. N65 is the outline color. So yeah, a thing I'm doing in 2024 because, as I said, I have to be much more intentional with how I spend my time. I'm gonna kind of skip ahead for a second to explain something. And I'm actually going to create a video specifically on how I plan my days according using the spoon theory as a guide. But just a quick little thing about how I plan my week, we'll go into next week as an example, is I set a priority for my day because it's the first thing I tackle, and anything else that I want to do after that is gravy. So my priority this week is recipe dev. So after it's going to be the first thing I tackle on specific days. And then if that's all I can do that day, if I wipe out all my energy, then I've done what I can do. And this is how I get my goals accomplished, no matter how I'm feeling. So, but I also have some other priorities for this week as well that are like sub priorities. So this is my main priority. And then I also have a color code for like the 0 to 6 box that is my sub priority for that day. Like if there's another secondary priorities. So my secondary priority is video creation this week, and then having a full admin day because I have a lot of things, especially um, that I need to kind of get done so I can be ready for next week. And that's what Thursday is going to be all about. So, why did I say that? Oh, yeah. So, going back to changes for 2024, and again, being much more intentional is not the time, but prioritizing my time, being much more stringent with how I spend my time is that I'm scheduling specific days for doing video creation. And that is the first Wednesday of every month I'm going to do my monthly flip throughs. And then the second to last or third Wednesday of the month, depending on the month, is going to be a second video creation. What it's going to be from month to month, who knows? It's going to be a surprise. I mean, I have ideas for videos I want to create, but it's just a firm, like these are specific things that I'm going to do. And I've blocked off those days off of my calendar so that clients can book on those days. Like these are my days for that stuff. And I actually have more than 2 videos I want to shoot this month. So my hope is that I will find like on this Wednesday. I think I'm hoping I can find some time to shoot another video. I might not be able to edit it until much later. Um, yeah, but just finding other days because there's a lot of content that I want to create this month because I have a lot of cool things that I don't know if unveiling is the right word, but things I want to show you all. I'm playing with new cards for this, like thumbnail cards. I'm trying stuff because all of 2023, again, because it was consumed. I mean, it sounds like I'm complaining, oh, Jules, for you. You got a book published with a traditional publisher. Boo-hoo, your life is so hard. But when you're chronically ill and disabled and nonverbal autistic, I mean, it wreaked havoc on my health. Um, but these last few weeks, I've just come up with so many ideas and things I want to do. And the only way I can do that, oh yeah, as I was saying, so I didn't film really much anything in 2023, and my channel numbers suffered for that. And I kind of am hoping by the end of the year to reach the 500 subscriber point so that I can do like the subscriptions or whatever, like that community stuff. So this is the Ohuhu GG020. Um, what are these? They're art markers, is what they're called. Ohuhu art markers, and they're just very, very pale pastelly. Um, so yeah, that's kind of like a mini goal that I want to accomplish this month, or this year, not this month, this year. I don't know if it's going to happen. I mean, it all depends on if people like my videos or not. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, next color. But the only way it's going to happen, as I'm saying, long and short of it, is if I actually like make content on a somewhat regular schedule, have some type of predictability. Meetings is my next color. N75. Is this? Oh, I got it on the first try. So this is a meeting day, and this is a meeting day, and this is a meeting day and travel. I'm gonna color it off meeting, even though I'm gonna be traveling all day Tuesday. I'm unavailable. So, and then meeting colors is, I already had it. So the MG030, it's a blue gray. Here, and then here, here, and here. And then that's a personal day. And that color is the 990. Combo brush pen is the outline. And again, the Koi, did I already have it out? The LCG. So that is my month at a glance. There are only 2 days this month where I don't have something already scheduled. My month is busy. And it's about to be even more. I still have to outline the boxes. I might like do the first week and decide, oh no, I hate it. So let's try this. Let's wish me luck. First, I have to see what my colors are. Oh gosh, this is it's a Hobonichi avec. It's my cookbook recipe development project planner. There is a video for it. It's like one of my most recent videos for the setup. Um, if you were to, it's in the setup playlist if you want to look specifically at that. Okay, so my colors, let's start with 565 for my bases prep days, which is Monday. Let's see if I can. I love this new desk. I have so much more room than I had before. So let's try this and see if I completely destroy my whole. I like muted. Oh, I'm not sure I like this already. We'll see. I did this once before. You know what? I think that's a little bit too much color for me. What if I just do a corner? Like, what if I just do this? That might work. Oh, that actually works. Okay, I am good with just a corner square. I am not good with the whole outline. Actually, I'm gonna do the corners first because that's a lot of like going back and forth. It's not really um, time efficient. I still have to add deco. I'm not gonna do that right now because 25 minutes left and I still haven't set up my days. Oof. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do the rest of this if I have time. I'm gonna flip over to my days very, very quickly because that can wait. That is like a deco thing. put this here and let's get into my days. I'm so excited to be in here. First thing I need to do is write in, I'm going to use this marker. So I have to write in what leg I'm doing my injections. So the first left, right, left, right, and then the 16th. Oh, I got to put that in here. Gotta remember that. Where's the 16th? Right here, biologic. Can't forget to get my injection, my biologic injection. I will be home in time so I don't have to pack it with me because it needs to be stayed refrigerated. Okay. And that's why I have this, so I don't forget anything. So biologic. For this calendar, I track what my dog food making days are, health, medication, starts and stops. If I'm having side effects or like bad, if I'm having a health flare, I put in here like stuff that is like personal related. So dog food making days are, what corner do I put them? Geesh. Yeah, down here. So dog, which would make it Thursday and Sunday. So down and down. Oh, we might have to skip it to Friday. Down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Dog. So there's that. And I also, I do, because I can't walk for long periods of time because of my spinal cord tumor, I have a spin bike, an exercise bike, and when my watch goes off to tell me to move, I do 10 minutes of spin because it's low impact and I can do that. And I was tracking daily how many miles and kilometers I spin in a day for my 10-minute get up and move breaks. I'm no longer doing daily because it's too much and I don't need to. It's already a routine. It's not something a habit that I need to form. And so I'm just gonna do beginning and ending every month is what beginning kilometers and ending kilometers. So that's that part. And then let's lay down the stickers before I fill out this. So where are they? Here they are. This goes here. Actually, I want to do this month's goal. This month's goal, just while I'm here, is open. It's my big Etsy shop. It was one of the things I wanted to get accomplished in 2023 and could not for reasons I've already mentioned. So, and these date stickers, I just lay them down because when I'm flipping through, oh, that's not straight. When I'm flipping through, these dates aren't always visible. So I like to be able to see the date. Okay, that's not straight either. I'm not gonna be precious about it. So yeah, it's just an added piece of deco that I like to add. I like it. I like my dates on the top and the bottom. And then if you're new and you don't know how I use this is my to-do list for the day. This is my hourly TikTok. Then I do deco. If there's any like deadline or specific thing I need to have done by a day, someone's birthday, a holiday, I note that up here. And then down here, I track my overall mood for the day and then write a sentence or two every single day about how my day went. Sundays. Sundays are completely personal days, and I don't put anything that I'm doing in my planner for Sundays. It's put around the house, any miscellaneous chores that need to be done, because normally we just clean up as we go and get chores done as we go, so we don't need to set aside, like you'll never see me schedule time for chores, unless it's like I need to do, like my studio pantry is completely disorganized and I normally have things on my shelves like organized, like I have like sauces mixes and baked goods and stuff usually and really really well organized. My studio pantry is a complete mess, so I actually do need to schedule out some time soon to get that sorted. That's gonna be like an all day project. I'm gonna have to book a day off, like block out like a day from my booking because clients can self book themselves. Make sure that I like set one of my days to busy and tackle my studio stuff. Um, but yeah, Sundays, my partner and I, we watch stuff. I mean, we spend time together. It's a day to relax, time with the family. And so my Sundays, I decorate my Sunday I use as I journal about my week on my Sunday. Is that this Sunday, tomorrow is going to be my top 10 highlights for 2023 is what I'm going to use that tomorrow. I'm also going to be writing a letter to myself because I had some health goals that I killed this year. Um, Especially because I have a personal trainer that has been working with me to, I don't want to say strengthen my lower body because my issue isn't strength. Um, some of you already know this, but again, if you're new, I have a spinal cord tumor. It's not cancer. It's benign in that it's not going to kill me, but it's on my sciatic nerve. Your sciatic nerve controls the function for your leg. And it's also displacing a nerve root bundle at the base of my spine, so it could also affect my ability to control my bladder. The chances of that part of it, because it's only a slight displacement, we're not too worried about that. The major effect from this spinal cord tumor, aside from pain, is that it is slowly I am losing the ability to the muscles on the outside of my thigh, my quad, do not fire. Um, or they misfire, or there's like when I do things like say I go to stand up, there's like a half a second delay of the signal being sent from my brain to my body actually being able to do that. And then I'm also losing feeling in my leg and in my foot because it runs all the way down the side of your leg and then through like your middle toes are controlled by your sciatic nerve. And I have no feeling in my toes. because of it, and part of the bottom of my foot has no feeling, so I'm not always sure when I'm like actually have my foot on the ground because I don't feel. So it makes walking um, having problems. I fall a lot. I can't do anything high impact, any type of impact on my leg, anything that aggravates the nerve, it becomes overstimulated and it completely shuts down. And it's like, nope, I'm not moving your leg anymore. I'm just not going to function. So I'm a wheelchair user because of it, because I have like 5 minutes of being able to walk. Like just the impact of walking is enough to short circuit my nervous system. Um, And so I missed a day. I hate when that happens. So, anyways, I've been working with a trainer to kind of um, plasticity is the word. We are training the surrounding muscles to kind of take over when my leg fails, so that either I don't fall as quickly or I don't fall at all, or if I do fall, it's safe, right? Because my other muscles are kind of like contracting and slowing down the fall. Um, yeah, stuff like that. And then in the meantime, we've just been building my body. I guess you can say I've been doing bodybuilding, whatever. Been doing strength training and bodybuilding training, but I haven't had, this is all to say, I haven't had a goal to get super strong. The goal was to be able to function, like not really function, because again, this is a progressive thing. I'm going to lose complete function of my leg by some point in my life. That's inevitable, but it's to make it safer, make it so that I can cope with these changes, so that my body can adjust to it and compensate, have other parts of my body compensate for the loss of that function on the outside of my leg. One of the side effects is that it was never my goal to become ridiculously strong, but it turns out I've become ridiculously strong over 2023. And my problem is that I'm not competitive with other people, but I am super competitive with myself. So every time that I set a personal best for weights, is like, well, I gotta smash this one. Um, and so we do like a 3 month cycle. 1 month I'm on like hypertrophy, muscle building, and then 1 month is endurance and 1 month is strength. Um, and my strength months are all about smashing my personal best and seeing how much stronger I have gotten from my hypertrophy and my endurance months. And I can now, and this is with my leg firing slower than, because deadlifts and sumo lifts and sumo squats are part of training the muscle groups because of how your glutes and your glutes and your outside of your quads fire to do those lifts. I've had to train like other parts of my muscles because my quad or my glutes also don't fire on my right side because of it. So we're training my body for doing those types of movements to take over. And even with my left side going up slower, or I mean quicker than my right side, because it fires when my right side doesn't, I can now, and I'm old. I'm not old, but I am going to be 48 on January 9th. And as you get older, you lose strength. And so anyways, not to, I guess, like, do you even lift, bro? Yeah. And I'm a nerd. Like, here's the thing about that too. Anyways, I can now sumo squat lift 1.5 times my weight, which is a big effing deal, especially for my age. And for my size, I'm small. I'm a short little dude. Um, And at the last year, when I started working with my trainer, I think I was lifting like 10 kilograms per side, which is not nothing. Like that is very respectable. You can build good muscle strength and tone by doing that. Like normally, if you want to build good muscle tone, all you need is a few pounds, a few kilograms. You don't have to lift heavy weights to build muscle and muscle tone. Any extra weight is good. You can grab milk jugs or cans or whatever. You don't need to have. I'm lucky that I have a smart gym um, that I can do this training with. Anyways, so I am writing a letter to myself on Sunday, just celebrating how I've basically built a new body for myself. Um, it's not at all something I had set out to do. My goals are completely different, but because I'm extra and because I'm so competitive with myself, that's just um, turned out to what it happened. And I love weightlifting. It's the rhythm of it. I find it to be an autistic stim. It's just the picking up and down, and there's a rhythm to it, and there's a beat, and you put on music, and it's you with the music, and it's just moving in a rhythm instead of like sometimes I will rock or I'll flap my hands. I'll do all those autistic stims, and it just really regulates my nervous system. If I'm having a really cruddy day, I mean, all I look forward to is throwing around some weights at the end of the day because it just helps me to regulate, and I'm getting ridiculously strong in the process. So that's just gonna be a little note I write to myself, and I tip it in. I had at one point had this like I'm gonna write myself a note at the end of every quarter and tip it in. I did it a couple times in 2022. It didn't happen at all in 2023. I think that's another thing I want to try again. Let's see if I can easily find an example of it in here. So the end of, yeah, here's an example. Oh, this became unglued. I have to reglue it. But yeah, so this was glued here. And it's just a little note that I wrote to myself at the end of the quarter. So just put that here for now. Something I want to do again. Gosh, this took a lot more time than normal because I'm all the new, not really new, but different things that I'm doing. I'm not sure. Oh, that's sideways. I don't care. Let's see if I can get this done in the next few minutes. I have to think of a word for the month. Um, like what's another word for intentional? Maybe I can just write intentional, like be intentional. But that's pretty much my whole year, like, is to be intentional. Did I Tuesday write out that I have to, um, no, I have to, one of these days, um, schedule, thought I did, but holidays. Might not have enough time, only have half an hour of admin time on Monday or Tuesday. So I might not have time. Okay, back to this. And I might not have time to finish it, but I can at least explain it for those of you who are not familiar with the Jibun. And I'll grab December. I've already pretty much caught up with December. So this month's goals, themes, things I want to do, things I have to do. I don't think there's anything I have to do. Oh, I do have to travel. Then my word for the month. And then at the end, you review what I was able to do, what I couldn't do, what I did that was kind of not planned that you're happy about. So yeah, has to do with like I had to get a whole new wardrobe, and I got a wardrobe, and it's a capsule wardrobe, but that was I bought it with I got my royalties payment this month. What I reflected on this month. So I reflected on prioritizing myself, where I went, the ER. And then what I bought. So I bought a waffle maker. I'm really happy about that. This new desk. Um, she in order, two of them. I can't. Oh my goodness. You all are gonna be like, what did you do, Jules, when it arrived? And I do that video and close. What I learned. Probably gonna learn that it was actually, let's actually fill that in now. What I learned. Um, so it's not really so much what I intuit is that um no, because yeah, all of 22 I took my staycations and I had no flares. 2023 my staycations were all interrupted and my health went sideways. So no staycations equals really bad health outcomes. I'll just put it that way. Really bad health outcomes. Yeah, so I've August, September, October, November, December. The last 5 months of the year, I have been fighting a really, really bad autoimmune flare that I'm now on 4 different medications for it, and it's just not they're not working. So yeah, so my word for January is um, be intentional. I mean, it's not really a word. Intentional is the word. Intentionality. Intentional. So that's my word for the month. Word for the month. And I will have to do the rest of this later because let's see what else I can do. You know what? So, what I have to do right here. What I have to do. Travel to speak at Simon Fraser University. I'm looking forward to that. And then what I want to do, and it's all those videos that I already planned. So where did I put it? How can I lose a whole entire planner? 2 minutes to get this in. If I have to say goodbye for that, oh, wait, that's much. So that's already there. So film first. It's not even filming anymore. D-stash. Um, do some D-stash shorts. D-stash shorts. Um, film D-stash shorts. Film flip shorts weekly. That's a clumsy phrasing. Um, film Midori MD notebook setup. That's enough. Film December flip. Film. Oh my goodness. The oh hoo hoo paint, video, and film unboxing. Stationery. Um, stationery. Phrase that. And then recipe dev. I'm not going to write out all the recipes because there's not enough room, but that is what I want to do this month. So, with that, it is time to wrap things up. This week, you will be getting the flip of my. Oh, this got caught. Flip of my December, the Jibun Techo Bizen Days for December. I'm going to be filming it Wednesday. Hopefully, I will have it up on Thursday. And maybe I might be able to get one more video in. I don't know. Um, Otherwise, join me again next Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. GMT for another live plan with me, where we basically do the same thing. We sit and we chat for an hour and a half, and we plan our week next week. Or you can journal, you can food plan, you can do whatever. Just hang around for an hour and a half and have a good time. Um, if you liked this video, if you had a good time with me, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help me get to that 500 subscriber goal for 2024, and hit that notification bell so that you are notified when new videos come up. And yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant New Year's Eve. Stay safe. Until next time, have a fantastic week.